There it is. This ought to be a fun game. I get my booty whooped. I hate my playbook. Can't do nothing about it. Because it's the beginning of the season. I can't do it to the end of the season.
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 48 Sports College Football.
Hey, tell me Will Monroe is ranked higher than Ohio State.
And guys can't wait to get this one started.
Something wrong there. Okay, got some different helmets. Okay, let's get started. Oh, this is. Ugh.
And the Sun Devils will get us started.
I am not looking forward to this game. Barely beat Colorado. Colorado was like on our level. This is a road game at Ohio State.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit.
I feel like we're going 1-1. I'm just saying it right now.
So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field, and all eyes will be on this man because
it's very fun.
every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so
dang it! I forgot to check that.
Watch, can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a set.
Over hole one.
Up the field, they get
Play
to the
over
QB,
the top,
and they're
please,
sending a
guys.
message.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Nice play inside,
Burch
boys.
is way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
Ah.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running
Too
back
hard
touches,
flat.
feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Ooh.
And the incomplete
Couldn't
pass
screen,
will bring
though.
up 4th down.
We had that pretty
And
well
the
defended.
Buckeyes will
Okay.
send out the
Defense
punt
held
unit.
firm.
3 and out, and not
Can the
much
offense do
choice but to
anything
get
is the
rid of
question.
ball.
I did not scout Ohio State.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Look at this big 6'5" Galute. Avoid tackles.
So Arizona State.
My defensive ends are my stars.
Look at them today.
Do I have any stars on offense? Oh yeah, left tackle or left guard. Excuse me. Motion inside zone.
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams.
Look at Morency get through the hole. That was a nice run. That was actually a really good run.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards.
RPO alert bubble.
But it will be very successful.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Got 2.
Not much room. A pickup of
Gave me
2
3.
down to the
That was
28.
nice of them.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really
RPO
good
glance
vision there,
curl.
Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive moments.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
There we go. Run the ball. Get the first down. I like it.
Moving the chains for a first down.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how
Let's go read
important it
option.
was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Oh,
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going. But that guy didn't have anywhere to go.
the bench.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. After the run, now to throw.
Good time, get 6. That's half of what we needed.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. still
Let's go with
short of
skate,
first down.
same formation.
Third down,
Lowe's
and
our
this
best
crowd
receiver.
will pull out a vocal cord to help this
Probably the
defense.
best thing to do here is just try and get it done if you can.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone.
But when you get that much separation,
Touchdown, Sun Devils.
look at that. We got a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate
Nice
with the
play.
football. That's what leads to
Okay.
nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys.
7-0. Okay, well, that was a pretty nice drive, although we had good field position, so
this is
that'll
something
always
these two guys
help.
have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the return man reaches the
go
end of the
nickel.
line, and down he goes. Here comes
Let's go Overstorm Bray. Let's come out the gate firing.
Last time we saw this offense, we had to look
Play
quick.
over
It
the
was a
top.
3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make
Okay,
a play,
good
Dave,
play.
and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some
Go
juice.
cover 3
Find
sky,
your guy.
same
Find
formation.
those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some
Okay,
positive
we'll
momentum.
rearrange it. Got it.
They'll give it to the back.
Get him down, Shabazz. Good
Believe in
play.
that running game, got 6 before he stopped
Cover
at
one
the
hole.
23. The Buckeyes in the hurry up.
Interesting. They're going to look to play tempo.
To the ground to try to pick up the first.
There we go. Oh,
They make the
is
stop,
it 4th
but there
down?
is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all
4th down?
about.
If it isn't, if it is, we're taking it. 3rd and
They
13.
say you
Okay,
could
they
call
didn't get it.
holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
Let's go with cover 6.
This defense has kept
Pass.
them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete.
Up there you go. Nice play,
And
boys.
he's not going to make it. The
Take that all
defense
day.
Denying him the first down. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
I don't think you're going to get there. Okay, you did get there,
Through
left.
the line. Really good job.
Another good.
Coverage team
We
to
have
make
really
the
good
stop
field
and
position.
then
Their
put
punter
it in
must suck
play.
ass. Zone weak.
Offense getting set for first down.
Oh my God! Look at all that interior and second row. Oh Jesus!
Power football with the run.
I shouldn't have speed
Really
burst.
nice stop
I
there
went
from
acceleration
the
a little too
senior
quick.
They're strong and they're scrawl. Defensive tackles, they're scrawl. There's
Give me the
such
clown
big
post.
jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen.
They
And
do a
running
little
backs, listen, they
slant
don't have
or
much of a
crossing
chance.
route.
When you got
Chamberlain was running that
300-plus pound guy
clown
grabbing
post, I
you around
guess.
the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground.
That was
Incomplete.
funky.
That was a physical matchup.
Give me drive
there.
like one.
Third down.
Third
coming.
down.
They line up with some serious
punt if
work
we
to
don't
do
get
if they
this.
want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
We go. Nice play, Chamberlain.
They make the stop.
I actually make a tough catch that last go around, so I try to make up for it a little bit.
I was starting to think about what they would do.
Let's go
if they
speed
didn't
option.
Pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to.
And the ball is
Oh,
free
that's
on the
a yeah.
And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, oftentimes
Yeah,
when
we
you're
just
playing
made a bad
in
play.
conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off
Cover
the
one.
gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into
He
his
catch that?
football.
Oh, wow.
Let's hold on just a minute here. As the
I
officials
think you
are
got
going to
that.
have a
I think
second
that's a
look.
challenge worth taking.
So the officials take a closer look, and the
Yep.
replay booth
Good play.
will overturn
Good call.
the call.
Linebacker blitz 1.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll get rid of it. Got his hand. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. After taking another look just to confirm.
Oh, they looked
everything, the
again.
officials
Okay,
on
well,
field
I mean,
got
these-
right. Play will
we got
stand.
cover 3 on the play.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And
Oh,
he's
got holding
knocked
on the play. I
down,
think
but there's
70
also a
74.
flag
We'll
that's
take
been
it.
dropped. Let's check on the call.
Back him up, baby. Back him up, baby.
Holding
Back him up,
penalties,
baby.
ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it
Go
costs
cover
this
2, man.
offense here. Line gets set. First down. They'll leave it with him. Big move there.
Another holding
He's going to be
penalty.
taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
First and 21. Let's back him up again. I don't think if they do a third in a row, I'm not going to accept it unless it's just a touchdown.
Play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating
One contained spot. I want the blitzer. I want the blitzer. Play over the top, please.
The defense have to account for him every single play.
Nice catch.
And they're able to make the tackle.
Let's go cover 4 drop. Let's play underneath.
Pick up the tempo.
Okay. Good.
Wants to throw on third.
Nice coverage underneath.
Really could have used that catch there.
Nice coverage
Physical
underneath.
pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll send out
Field
the
goal
field goal
attempt.
unit.
Probably going to make this
He'll
from this
swing
distance.
that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. North Carolina
We're still up 7-3, though.
able to call its shots offensively. As impressive a performance as
We need
I've seen from
to
this group in some time.
probably be running the ball.
Over the
Let's go
Coyotes.
strip with Warren.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one,
I
Kevin.
don't like
Let
this
us know when it
setup,
goes
but
final.
I'm not going to change it.
They'll go to the ground.
Yeah, run forward, Morrissey. Good play.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Jet split.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Handing off to Morrissey, right?
Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
2
Defense
more.
in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their
Let's
footing.
keep it running.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try.
I mean, to be fair, I should be having a tough time with this team. I mean, they are much better than me on paper.
This drive will get underway from just inside.
And we're cover 3 again.
Their own 34. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was able to get away from
give me
tackle,
pinch
but plenty
0
of help
blitz.
is on the way. Decent pickup on that.
Play over the top, please.
He'll ride his man on the option.
Oh, that's holding. 71 is holding.
He's brought down, but there's
That's
a
on
flag
7.
the
That's not
field.
on
Let's see what
71.
the call
Because
is.
71 was holding too. Come on, guys. Y'all got to not do that.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards.
Yeah, we'll go Tampa 2.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
I'm going to go blitzer.
Looking to pass. It's Terrell. He finds his man.
Did I just switch off
There
on
to
somebody
make the
with
tackle, and
switch stick?
That's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
One robber.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. Couldn't ask for much more there. A
Cover
first
4
down,
quarters.
they're down to the 42. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense. And you got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the first round.
Cover one strong safety blitz. Is that the right play?
I think he has the ability to be a first rounder in the future.
Down 185 now.
Give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Did I alter holding penalties? Because damn, that's a lot of holding penalties. Cover one strong safety blitz. I think that's what I just called, but play over the top.
He's looking to throw.
Oh gosh!
And there was no way to go.
Thank goodness my defense got back there because I was full.
And that's back-to-back games. This guy's not
Cover full palms.
starting to be a problem. A guy that's
Pass
diagnosing passes,
sticks.
rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Please bring him down, thank you.
Tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Holding penalties are killing them. If they stop holding, they'd be freaking winning by 3 touchdowns. Yeah, that was a very high punt. Let's go gun. Deuce close. Heat stick.
Opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back.
Motion switch corner.
Nice drive together and execute.
On second down, will they go back to the ground game? The back goes in motion. Dialing up a second down pass play. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this,
H
the ball
choice.
is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete.
How about
that was the wrong button. I thought that was the guy that. That's why you should look at your play before you call it on the road, so that way you actually, know what you're calling. Okay, animation actually helped us. Thanks. Nickel, what we got? One robber. Let's go one robber.
Roll that offense back out there. David,
they're due for a play here.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often.
Come on, Ohio State. Come on.
Get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Y'all are killing y'all. This is like the 8th holding penalty. Stop holding. Stop holding.
Touches to kickstart this offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh
I didn't think
set
I
of
had
downs.
holding. I mean, this is the worst I've seen in a long time.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking for a deep man.
Oh,
and
that's
they won't
nice.
make the connection going for the big play.
Don't act like as if you played that well.
Incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the
Gamble
field.
two.
I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Sticks.
Second down coming up. Back to pass. It's Terrell. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Gets open
Take third
down
and
the middle.
11.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup.
Let's go 3-3-5. Let's go
down.
split.
He's just winning that matchup in the
Let's go. Let's be aggressive.
Reese's closer to the quarterback. It's
Pass
an easier
over
throw.
the
We
top.
can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been
Run
a
the ball.
sack party. They can't keep the defense.
Run the ball.
off
We're
of
not.
their
We're
quarterback.
not an
They
explosive
haven't been able to
offense.
get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want.
Not a good
because
kick.
They can't keep their
Yeah, their
quarterback
kicker is
standing up
awful.
straight.
Arizona State
why.
is going back on offense, and they come out looking
I
for
do
a
not like
spark.
this play with that.
Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get
6 or 7. That's nice play.
Wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable.
Pistol.
That last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense
inside zone split.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to him on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And here we go.
Let's get done. Let's get
that ground
80
game
out
going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to somehow at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Yep, 5 yards.
It'll be 2nd and 5.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in
Off
space.
tackle.
I like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks
Once he
up
got a blow,
on
now he's good.
Running it to the right.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, there was nothing there. Try to cut it back. There's nothing there. Give me goal line unders.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop
2 yards.
as quick and as fast as they are.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was tough on the
a punt?
He's trying to cover the receiver
Really?
on the drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to
Do we not think we can make? Oh, never mind.
You just couldn't stay with them long enough. And as
I saw our kicker's kick power. It's 74. That's why we're punting. You got it, coach.
And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one.
Put it high. Get high and let it fly.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
That's cool.
Here comes the Ohio State offense
Cover 6.
onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly.
Well,
They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad
Cover 1
execution
hole.
on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
The play action fake. Unloads it left.
What a catch.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And
I mean, what are you supposed to do? Their sideline catch capabilities are just amazing.
He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed.
Play over the top, please.
Tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field, and they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
I'm going to go on
Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball.
Sticks. We're
no
playing
matter how
cover
many
2.
times
We'll cover.
they spin the magic beat.
Hey, is that what we're doing?
He'll take the deep shot. And
how's that not pass interference?
They were looking for an explosive play.
How was that not pass interference? Cover 2 man. I thought I called cover 2 man earlier. I don't know what the hell coach called.
You can throw the ball a ton. You can
go back and look at the tape for it.
Ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass.
Let's go cover 3 drop, and let's play the pass. Let's play the sticks.
Third down play. Looking downfield, it's Terrell. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to run. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find
blitz 0.
Room and move
pass
the
over the top.
He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse.
There we go.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. There's a timeout.
Let's go 3-match.
This offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This
play
offensive
pass,
line
play
has just been
sticks.
unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Quick completion on the out. And he'll
out
step
of
out
bounds.
of bounds after a very productive play.
Great timing there in that throw by the QB.
Let's go
on the
one
out route.
contained
Gets
spot.
it to
I'll
his
take an
guy
edge
just
player.
in time. He makes the catch and his momentum takes
Pass
him out of bounds.
sticks.
On third down, going up top. They're setting up the screen. Open space at the 25. He's run out of
The
bounds.
perfect call against that defense right there. Okay, cover 4 drop this time.
The Buckeyes come to the
Way
line with a
pass.
fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. They get to him as he throws. Snagged in the middle.
That's-
It's Ramshout.
Hate it whenever I'm
They make the stop at
right
the
there
5-yard
and I'm
line,
too
and they've got
stupid to
first
cover it.
and goal.
Cover 1
This
linebacker
offense
spot.
can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone.
yeah.
And he's
Asking our boys to cover that long is just,
Buckeyes.
yeah, that's just,
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down.
go ahead and give me dagger whip. Let's see what happens
back
here.
in the offense making its way onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Line getting set on second down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's why we didn't want to. Okay, I couldn't remember if we had kicked off or not.
On the move from inside his 5. Able
Okay,
to find
Lopes.
enough room to
Nice
get it out
return.
across the 25. He's
Good
brought
blocking
down
out there.
at 6.
Let's go more
Arizona State
motion,
is going back
more
on
you drop.
offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action
Okay,
is now
nice.
moving
Got a little
forward.
bump up.
They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a
Halfback
chance to
slam.
regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance?
Oof.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra
Let's go with the
yards.
stretch.
Tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Nice move, square.
Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the
Okay,
first down
let's give him
before
a
he
breather.
steps out of bounds.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to
Go
get the
bench.
ball going
Bench got us
east-west.
a
That time
touchdown
they generate
last
a
time.
huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the
Right,
football
so-
back to the middle of the
I
field.
think the weather affected that one.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy.
Let's go
These
Dragons,
fans are
baby.
going absolutely
Second down.
nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Yeah, that was
And
terrible.
it's intercepted.
He was in zone. I saw he was in zone.
He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands.
That was my fault. That is not the quarterback's fault. That's mine.
Line gets set.
We're gonna go cover 3 lock.
Back to throw. It's Terrell. That pass is incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just...
Let's go double
I mean,
bracket.
the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game.
Play over the
It's
top.
kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Oh, what's the flag? It's got to be holding.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
That is literally like the 9th holding penalty. I mean, that's just
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the
it's
offense
amazing
can
how many times it
overcome.
gets called.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Get it out on the
Shit.
screen.
I am
They
having
make
some
the
trouble
stop,
getting out
but
of
not
gear.
before he takes a chunk out of what they
Let's
need
go cover
to move
1
the
hold,
sticks.
3rd down.
And
Let's
the
play
Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
pass.
On third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the
I got
left.
whooped.
They'll get him on the ground.
I got whooped, boys.
It'll be a first down.
Mid blitz zero. Just stick to what I'm good at.
Humming as they come to the line again.
Nothing user-wise except rushing the passer.
Comes out throwing on first down. And the quarterback
is overwhelming.
under.
Overwhelming. Go cover 4 quarters.
This QB, he continues.
This defense is actually pretty stout, considering.
Still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
That's caught. It's Ramsauer. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to
let's go edge blitz.
Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting these long yardage situations.
Defense was not full.
The offense can just give me something.
And they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Buckeyes.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't help when I throw a pick.
They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today.
There's too many red jerseys around.
Catch and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line.
Let's go zone toss left.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense.
Oh, no, there ain't no flipping it. We're going left.
The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep.
Let's go double outs.
Just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive
get it to
low.
low.
You get those juices going.
Low is my best receiver.
And that's
get
really
it to
an example of why offensive
9 of 13 for 55 yards.
You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing these players were going to be able to execute.
Hit hard as he released the ball.
Cover 2, okay.
Pass and it never had a chance.
And that was good defense again. And
that was good defense.
Saying that
got in there.
Game long, really, really good defense. Or
to be fair, my offense is pretty bad. So
this offense has really been bad.
Get 4. There you go. 9 yards. Nice play.
Solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And a nice job by the running back finding space.
Let's go inside zone. Let's see if we can get a yard.
Great job finishing with his pads.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense.
Give me a yard. Oh, way to fight for it, Morency.
Yeah, a nice job dialing
some
up
senior leadership right there, baby.
Play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where
let's go PA boot.
Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just
get him all down here. See if we can get him on the move.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Scrambling away.
Oh, throw it away.
Just it away just as he was hit.
Just get it out of there.
Get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off the
spot.
Get him off the spot. Gets outside the box. And a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
He'll toss it.
Just get going, Morency.
And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
Let's go with read option.
It's going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be
interesting that Bouchel, the fullback, is in the backfield here.
Couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one.
Just kind of run. Let's get forward 4.
Game there before the defense makes a stop.
Can I flip that? Yeah. I get Morrissey in here. I'm gonna run the same play again.
They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. He'll pull it on the read.
I'm gonna slide.
He scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It must have been a brutal week
RPO
for this
glance.
defense preparing for this game because of all the different ways they can attack you and because of how athletic this quarterback is and how he can hurt you running the football. He just showed it to you right there.
2.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
As
a defense, you kind of want to give a gun here.
On the RPO, you want them to run the football. You can
We'll go hitch corner. Sledge, the converted wide receiver, can maybe get something on this flat there. Triangle.
On second down, he'll let it fly.
Yeah. No time in the middle.
And they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got
give me 689 foot. Let's put low on the deep route.
Trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him and it forced
All
the incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Coming after it. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed.
I'll take a 39-yard field goal at this point.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal.
Go through the uprights, baby. 10-10. Okay. Way to go, Esponda. You limp-ass leg. Hit it through the uprights. Oh, jeez. All right. 10 up with third, late in the third against Ohio State at Ohio State. This is an impressive showing from our boys. Too hard flat.
Roll that offense back out there. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets...
He puts a lot
oh, Lordy, come on, too.
And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down.
Nickel. One robber press.
Got a good one going here. All tied up.
Play pass and over the top, please. I'm going to stick to what I'm good at. Listen.
Dropping back, it's Terrell. Pressure coming.
Shit, what did I switch off to?
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, tip your hat to the defense.
Cover two man. I got lucky on that one. Pass,
over 70%
sticks.
of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today.
Lock him, lock him, lock him.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games,
Let's go,
you're just
sweet.
trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is.
Good run.
Now you get to
good run, Sled.
phase 2 of your game plan.
Don't you roll around like you hurt?
About staying ahead of the chains, and you can run with that type of efficiency on
RPO alert, motion bubble.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Fast motion from the offense. Grabbed in the backfield.
Nope.
It's Best.
Lost 2.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off cover. You can
motion inside crawl.
Ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a pass.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down.
Nope.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
As soon as I saw the play develop, I'm like, well, my check down is going to be dead in the water. And they had that in route covered so well. They have not run for any yards. Our defense has been legitimately awesome. Like, I have no complaints, no notes for the defense. Herm Edwards Jr. comes by it honestly, because that defense is balling. Right, we'll go nickel.
Here comes the Ohio State.
That's double wide receiver too.
They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that.
Open runway ahead.
Oh.
Defense on skates that time. They finally
Cover 3 Sky.
down at the 42. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly.
And as a defense, how scary is it?
Be fair though, they're
He's
due.
one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. You just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is
cover one hole.
tackling that. Not easy to do.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a
I got stayed in, so I'm going to come up.
Big tight ends, big targets on the back end. Catch the football and make big points.
Cover 6 out of the 3-4.
A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52
I'll play underneath.
yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. They'll try to get it through the air.
Oh.
Catch in the middle. It's fast.
That's a good play call there.
And they reacted well to the
Storm Brave
completion,
one.
but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Give me some help with the 89.
And adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down. Quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Nowhere close on that one.
Oko Murphy is down.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Let's go cover 2 man.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he has to throw for it.
I mean, he rolled right out immediately.
That's just down at the 34.
I keep him out.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing.
Hey, you know what?
Back to throw because they know they're going to.
I am not.
That's the 6th time they've registered.
I'm happy with my defense right now.
And it's right
they've kept us in this ball game. We have no business
being. And they regain the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Always had that shit. On your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week.
26-0.
They're up 14 over the Royals. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything.
Loss. All right, sorry about that. Let's go motion inside zone.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3.
Probably should be. They're running cover 0.
Rides to the back. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with
motion
right?
spot.
Like you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
To the air on first down. Fires to the middle.
Oh, that's a wide open guy.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense
that was a big play. Good play.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to
drive watch corner.
Now on 2nd down.
Are you running the drive? You're running the, Run the drive.
He's looking to throw.
Oh, right over his shoulder. Good play.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the
speed option left.
The Sun Devils are threatening in the red zone. The option look. He'll pitch it.
Get forward.
Listen, you got to be able to know
as much as we can.
And what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive game, making your situation really good on the next down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, he'll let it fly.
Nope, throw it away. Good, that could have been intentional grounding. That could have been intentional grounding. Let's go zone.
How nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this
forward, first and goal. Nice play.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock,
inside
and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7.
Halfback swing.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Depends on where that linebacker goes.
He's looking to throw.
Did not have
and
enough
he was
time.
Just as he was releasing the pass, it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job.
No time whatsoever.
Getting a hit on him to affect his
and it don't help that
accuracy,
half of these freaking formations have nothing but free play.
He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up there.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another
I hit him too late.
On third down.
Hit him too late.
Pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. It's good.
Again.
All tied up.
Dude, if we only lose by 3 to Ohio State,
and we're all square.
I'm not mad about that. That's a terrible kick. Dude, you just came in.
Balls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there.
Number 3 match.
About having a weapon to bail out a drive, David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make
they finally get a run play. Okay.
Games, so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer. Again,
Tampa 2.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They'll run it to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And 0 blitz.
Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Muscling ahead on third and short.
Oh, what a play.
What a play. Down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Give me Tampa 2 again.
Here for the offense.
Different formation. Slightly different look.
Got it behind the line. It's Ramsauer. They make the stop right there.
Bill Murphy out again.
Short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked.
So double bracket.
After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Give to the running back.
There's a holding penalties now.
To the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Cover 2 man.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Take a play.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
EB blitz.
Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard pass. Wants to throw. It's Terrell.
Oh, what a floater.
And
what a floater.
And in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
I'll focus on Cole now. After 10 catches. Just now getting to that.
Now from inside the red zone. He's got
that's
his
too
man.
late.
Stopped after making the catch.
Go cover 2 man.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time
Play
to
call.
get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game.
Let's just send the heat.
Second down.
Let's
coming
just
up
send
on
the
this
heat.
red zone opportunity.
Play inside leverage.
From the gun. Give on
Push
the
it back inside. Jesus.
Good solid pickup for the
There you
defense.
go.
Cuts him down.
It's all tied up. This offensive line,
Pick
they
them
want
to
the
trap.
pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock.
Hold us
and
all
put
sides.
ourselves in
Man, there's been a lot of penalties in this game. Mainly against Ohio State, to be fair. That's
So
cheap.
the offense accepts
But
the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away
let's
from
go solve
their own
blitz.
end zone. And at this point on the field, I mean, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still first and goal. From the gun, running back on the move. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same
blitz.
ball. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
That was the best we can do.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. They take the lead just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top. So they were able to put up a 3
You got no timeouts.
drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, he'll try to
We're going to have to play hurry up potentially on the road.
And the returner will be brought down.
That ought to be fun.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Always good to get points on a drive, David. Chip shot field goals can leave you a
I called this earlier and I didn't get it. Let's go high-low cross.
Great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best.
Let's go. Get back up. Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Get on the ball.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Oh, the same play. We just flipped it.
They'll throw it on first down.
Out of
Pulls
bounds.
it in. It's best. And
I didn't want to call the same play,
picks up
though.
the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out
Let's
of
go
bounds.
double ends.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down, full quarter. Need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
I got lucky.
The connection, the pressure there caused the miss.
I got lucky.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically
dagger
for this
win.
quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot.
Back on the ball. Back on the ball. Reset the play.
It's a first down. They'll stop the
Play it the other way. I literally cannot call audibles.
Looking to move it through the air.
And
Just a bit
air
of
mail
a
that one.
misfire
Okay.
there as they can't make the connection.
So it's not that I'm choosing to do that. It's literally I can't.
After the misfire, it's
I
second
literally
and 10.
can't. And we have a bunch of backups now. Okay.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Yeah.
And that
To be
pass
fair, I was having to force that.
It's such a fine line.
Good game,
offensively.
boys.
Late in the game, you got to score. You got to make
Why are they-
plays. But you
why are
can't
they-
turn the football over. Big time mistake. This one might cost.
I mean, y'all can kneel it
Here comes the Ohio
and
State
and
offense
and be
on the
fine.
field. And they come out with
I'm not doing anything.
lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse.
So I'm like, why are you? What are you doing? Just deal it. I can't do anything. I have no more timeouts. You know what though? That's a hell of a game.
You're going to hear guys after these games say,
I mean, yeah, I didn't win, but dude, that defense.
The harder you try, the worse it gets.
That defense is legit. We are legit on defense.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team.
2 interceptions. That last one I had to force. Was not a good day throwing the ball. If I could have ran the ball more, that would have been great.
Reinvent things on either side of the football.
Low.
Holly better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go along.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those
Spain
plays.
had 2.5 sacks.
What do I do really, really well?
We had sacks.
To build on that. Let's
Had
take
sacks
away
plenty.
these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think